All right, we're going to fire up the podcast. I just have a bit of order of business. I just want to thank everyone who's been subscribing over at osbournemediahouse.com. We have a lot more content coming, so please don't miss out. Currently, there is the entire first season of The Osbournes available. We have, I think, 8 episodes of the Basement Tapes available. And we've got more Basement Tapes coming. The Madhouse Chronicles are there. Discounts, sneak peeks, autograph giveaways, and we're going to be rolling out much, much more. That's at osbournemediahouse.com. Head over there, check it out, sign up, and Kelly?
Join the family.
Go on,
Ozzy.
Can I say one thing? Mm-hmm. It would be a really good, cool thing to do if you had a contest where the winner comes and sits in on a...
We've thought about that, doing like a contest for, to come in
like
and...
a couple or two guys.
What I thought was we had different kind of tiered things for contest winners, and one could be
sitting in on
a podcast that we do with them. That
yes, that would be so good.
And I think we should do one in front of an audience.
Yeah, we could do a live podcast.
When I did one at my album and at the radio station, there was a live audience.
Yes.
Yeah, we could do a live.
I have an idea that I've said to Mom about how we could do it live, and
downstairs in the
tell
basement.
you about it.
Okay, yeah.
We could do it in the basement. Get like half a dozen kids.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. When you sign up at osbournemediahouse.com, use the promo code Osbournes25 and you get 25% off your first month. Sorry, did that noise trigger you, Kelly?
A little bit.
Okay. All right, Kelly, you want to kick us off?
Yes, let's start with our fan questions. Our first question is from Stormy WX Girl. Question for everyone. Who is your favorite celebrity to work with and why?
Who is what?
Your favorite celebrity to work with? Mine will always be Joan Rivers.
My wife.
I ain't a celebrity.
Yes, you are, Mom.
Celebrity.
No.
Yes, you are. You are a diva. You are a queen.
Who's yours?
My wife, you.
No, seriously.
That's a cop-out.
What?
You can't say that. You've worked with everyone.
You worked with everybody.
Like, I mean, you got to think.
Name one.
Well, okay, let's talk. Let's think about musicians. You've worked with Slash. You've worked with...
Slash is good. Randy was good.
Zach is great.
Zach is phenomenal. The best guitar player.
I really enjoyed every time I've worked with Jamie Kennedy. He's a really good friend, and we have a laugh when doing it.
Yeah.
And Jason Mewes when we've done the Ghost stuff together. But I'm trying to think who's my...
Like, is there anyone that you've ever worked with that's a celebrity that you've just been like, wow, I could learn so much from you, that you'd like look up to?
Yes, actually. It was, and I really, really enjoyed working with him, was Chris Evans in England.
That's a good one.
We worked together for about a week on a production, and then we remained in contact for many, many years, and then phone numbers changed or whatever. But I really enjoyed working with him, and I found him very... I don't know, like there was something like inspiring about like kind of talking with him about business stuff, and it was, yeah.
Do you remember he was there for the first Osbournes?
He was, yeah. The premiere night of the Osbournes at the house.
There.
Can I just say something about the last podcast we did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've heard that Donald Trump is not like the way he's on stage in real life.
He's not.
I've heard that too, and I'm friends with people who know him like very, very well, and they said this incident has completely changed him. Like,
and I will also say
how could it not?
Mm-hmm.
It pains me to actually say this, but every interaction I've ever had with Donald Trump, he's been nothing but a gentleman and nice to me.
When I did the Apprentice with him, he was very supportive of you both because you were both working on your sobriety, and he kept saying, well done, about the pair of you.
So you've interviewed him?
Sorry, darling?
You have interviewed him?
Mum did The Apprentice.
For a month.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And I must say that Melania was lovely.
When I met him at the Elton John thing, he looked at me and he went, Ozzy, and I was amazed that he knew my name, who I was.
Dad,
You always say this, but you forget that you're literally the world's most famous rock star.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I think you'll find that you'd be hard pressed to find a corner of the earth that doesn't know who you are. I mean, you could go anywhere. I mean, even the fucking when we
Dad,
were down in
you're not
Patagonia, even the dogs knew who you were.
Like, you're not just famous, you're iconic as well, because you're the first.
That's why you're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice.
Twice.
You're in the 2 Club.
This is from @Callan868. I watched Ozzy and Sharon's cameo on an old episode of The Conners. Hilarious and cheeky. How did that happen?
Because my good friend Sarah Gilbert asked us to be on.
And it's her show.
It's her show. She produces it.
She's such a good girl, she is.
She's the best. She's the best. And I owe her a phone call. Sarah, I'm calling, I promise.
Yeah,
Loves you.
I'm like, don't hold your breath, Sarah.
I won't call her Sarah because I'll frighten you.
Oh, you do not.
I'm surprised that the
Sarah.
kids
She loves
haven't
you.
been round here on one of their walks recently.
Well, they usually do, but it's me.
Oh.
It's me. Because I'm,
You gotta call her
I'm a
mum.
bit nutty, so anyway.
She's okay if I'm with you. If I'm on my own, she's like,
No, she's not.
No, she's not at all.
fine.
All right.
Okay, this next question is from Sharon_S510. And the question is for Ozzy. Do you follow a ritual or a process before performance
oh, yeah.
to get rid of nerves or performance anxiety? I love your family so much, and I'm very happy to be part of the Mad family.
Well, believe it or not, I pray before I go on stage. I warm my voice up. I used to do meet and greets there first. If you want to know what they are, I meet some fans backstage. Do my vocal warm-ups. Say a prayer, whoever, if there is one. Let me be a good performer tonight. Then I don't own it then. And so, as the years went on, my stage fright became more and more and more ridiculous at the end.
Yeah, you would.
But once I'm on there, once I cross that I don't talk to many people in my dressing room. But once I cross that invisible line, it's like jumping out of a plane. You pull the string on your parachute opens, but sometimes the one opens, but the safety opens, but the main one don't open. But sometimes everything works right.
More often than not, everything would work great.
Well, it's like I'm so self-critical. And one thing I very rarely did was go on the stage loaded. Because I looked at it. That was the only time of the day when I had to be, in control.
Do you remember when Pantera was on Ozfest and that one night when Phil passed out on the stage?
On the drum riser.
He nods off, he smacks at me.
Yeah, he would nod off, and I remember I was watching, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Phil!" And he was nodding off, and then he waked up and he goes,
Carries on with the song.
"Yeah." He nods off and perks up, and he went, "Smoke weed, eat pussy," and then started the song.
And they finished the fucking song. Hey, remember that chap? I can do heroin. It's like a horse.
He's like, "I can jump on and off it like a horse."
Oh, my God.
Oh God,
Guy.
Phil. What a
I
character.
just have this insane memory of their roadie socks that would just be going insane behind the drum kit with no shoes on.
I bet it was a bit fucking crazy when that guy started shooting a gun. It was
Oh, my God.
fucking awful.
horrible.
Oh,
But you know what? Apparently it was on the same day as John Lennon got shot.
Really?
Yep.
I had no idea.
I didn't know that.
Not
Terrible.
the same day. Years
Same,
ago.
yeah, on the anniversary of.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. Next question is from @Diane's2652. Hello, Osbourne family. I adore all. Jack, your daughters are lovely. They grow up so quickly, cherish each step. Kelly, you too, with your sweet little baby boy. My question, can you share some traditions that you had / have as a family, whether around holidays, etc.? Obviously, when you were on the road, schooling looked different. So the kids, can you share how that worked? Thank you so much. God bless. Well, it didn't really work.
Yeah, we didn't do much schooling when we were on the road.
No, it didn't really work. But we were in school, and then when we weren't in school, we were on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was every holiday from school.
Because in England, every 6 weeks you get a week off, and then 6 weeks after that, then there's like a big break. So it would be like 6 week periods that we wouldn't really see Dad.
But here, when we moved here, you come out at weekends and then go back.
I can remember when I was at school, we used to be looking forward to the summer holidays. And you get it, you go, fuck this, I ain't got to go to this fucking place. By week 4, I was going, how much longer have we got before we go backwards?
I was talking to my friend Jamie in England, and his kids only just got out for summer holidays. I was like,
kids what?
His kids just got out for the summer holidays, and they go back the end of next month.
Well, it's
Because
ridiculous in England.
they have a shorter summer break.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous in England. Curricular. What's the fucking word I'm trying to say?
Extracurricular.
No, I live in England.
Yeah, it is now. It's a lot more common to do things after school.
A few years this one, but
yeah, I was going to say.
I used to tie you to the gun carriage wheel and whip you with 40 lashes.
Are you guys ready for the final question? Oh, we didn't answer the question.
Well, we did.
What are traditions?
Traditions.
Well, what do you remember?
I always remember Christmas being like next level amazing.
Yeah.
And then Dad having some way of like never liking it. But Christmas was always like, when we woke up on Christmas morning and we would see what Santa had left, it was always...
Do you know what I don't like about Christmas?
Go on.
It's expected. Everything's expected.
That's why I prefer Thanksgiving and Halloween.
Yes. But it's like you expect the gifts. You expect it. It's good when it's not expected. And it makes somebody feel, wow, you think he was thinking about me today.
And then there's things like, I remember when we were younger, it was one present on Christmas Eve. And as we got older, we did all the presents on Christmas Eve. And Christmas Eve is always like a really fun, great time, especially with Jack's kids, because they make it so much fun.
Because they go mental.
But when you're a practicing alcoholic like I was, Christmas is like, fuck me, look in England. People don't realise in America. In America, Christmas is like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, over. In England, it's
2
Christmas
weeks.
Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, the week's off, New Year's Eve, another fucking week off. So when I was a practicing alcoholic, I was fucking loaded all fucking for 4 weeks.
2 weeks to check out.
Yeah.
I used to buy barrels of beer for my house.
I mean, if you're gonna go pro,
I
go pro.
drank 28 gallons, me and my friend, 28 gallons of beer we drank Christmas.
Over Christmas, 28 gallons.
There must have been some serious peeing going on.
Oh, fuck, I was pissing like a fucking racehorse.
28 gallons.
Me and some friends.
Over 2 weeks.
Yeah, over Christmas, before, before Christmas, I was tried drinking about a week before, not on my own.
But like 2-3 friends or like 5 friends?
A few friends. Then over Christmas, then I went through that week, then a week or 10 days after Christmas, it was gone.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Jesus.
Right,
Are
you ready for the final question?
This is a good question.
I know it's a really good question. Red or brown sauce on bacon sandwich? And just so I can clarify for the non-English people, red sauce is ketchup and brown sauce is HP sauce, which is
Spicy.
it's kind of
Peppery.
spicy. It's peppery, and it's brown. And this is the ultimate question.
I do both.
You do both. You
I
do a
both.
combination.
I do
When
both.
I used to eat, I've gone vegetarian now, by the way.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I've just only recently. When I used to eat bacon, it was brown sauce only.
Brown sauce.
If it's bacon, brown sauce. If it's a sausage, ketchup.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I do. I do both. Mix it up.
Good morning. It's your friendly neighborhood producer for the Osbournes podcast. I know I'm not a rock star or a reality TV star icon, but I'm just as excited to announce the next sponsor for our Osbournes podcast. It's TUSHY. Now, you know that feeling when you're working on your car all day and you're getting really sweaty and there's dirt and grime, and the only way to get it out is just with a piping hot shower and that clean feeling? Well, you can accomplish that with TUSHY. TUSHY provides a safe, efficient, hygienic, speedy, streamlined line of water straight to your butthole. It's honestly a game changer. TUSHY has become my best friend, my muse. Bathroom visits can come at any time, especially if you're eating fajitas, but it really is a breath of fresh air to be able to go to your toilet and know confidently that you have something there that's got your back and your butt. I thought I had leveled up with the TUSHY at home. To think that there's a TUSHY on the go, on the road, is like next level. I'm thrilled beyond compare. As you can see, we travel some for the Osbourne shoots. Out here, you're probably not gonna find a TUSHY in this natural environment. Have no fear, because I got to take it and I'm the talk of the town now. Everybody knows me as the TUSHY guy. The TUSHY Travel has a 3-stream nozzle for total clean. There's a new air mesh bag for discreet travel and faster dry time. It comes in 5 new colors. It has a new anti-corrosion carabiner and key ring for ultra durable performance. Stay summer fresh all summer long with over 2 million butts that have already switched to TUSHY. For a limited time, our listeners will get 10% off their first order when they use code Osbournes at the checkout. That's 10% off your first TUSHY order at hellotushy.com and using promo code Osbournes in the checkout.
Hey everyone, it's Jack Osbourne here. So I want to let you in on something that I recently have been going through. I had biocellular therapy. So you may have heard about stem cells, and they can develop into different types of cells and repair damaged tissues. Well, recently I tried an incredible treatment to address some chronic pain issues that I've had in my active lifestyle. I went to the Stem Cell Institute of Los Angeles and I tried their biocellular injection procedure. It's been a game changer for me, and I'm not just saying that. I had pain in my lower back and my knee, and honestly, I was a bit skeptical at first. But after the treatment, the improvement was remarkable and the process was minimally invasive and focused on promoting healing and new tissue growth. I had tears in my disc and I had a weird thing going on with my knee. I had disc seal done. They injected some cellular therapy into the whole process. After about 6 to 10 weeks, I can't tell you how amazing it's been. Everyone at my jiu-jitsu gym has been like asking me about it, and game changer for me. If you've struggled with chronic pain or injuries, I highly recommend checking out biocellular therapy. It helped me regain my quality of life, and it can do the same for you. It's made a huge difference in my daily life. Give it a try and see the benefits to yourself. Head to the Stem Cell Institute of Los Angeles. Alrighty, should we dive into the podcast?
Yes, please.
Yes, we shall.
All right. Can't believe we're actually fucking talking about this. Have you guys heard of the Hawk Tuah girl?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
The Hawk Tuah girl.
Remember I was explaining it to you, Dad?
Hawk Tuah.
No, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Hawk Tuah.
Oh, I have heard of that. What the fuck's that all
Okay,
about?
so her name is Haley Welch. She's dubbed the Hawk Tuah girl. She became a viral TikTok sensation after a humorous street interview in Nashville where she described a suggestive bedroom move using a southern accent. Her video quickly garnered millions of views, and she since has launched a line of merchandising related to her viral catchphrase.
Well, good for her. She's making me bug.
Why do you think it's gone so viral?
I think because this generation really don't know about it, but it's
kind
an
of original,
old-time
though,
thing.
isn't it? It's kind of an original.
Spitting on dicks is an old-time thing, Mum.
No, the hawking is a
Spitting on dicks is an old-time thing.
gagging on dicks.
Oh my God!
What?
Gagging is
Oh,
an
no,
old-time
no,
thing
no.
on dicks,
Oh, God,
but her spitting movement.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
What are you
I need to
talking
go
about?
into some sort
I
of
don't
like...
know. I don't want to.
Mom!
Okay.
What are you
Find a happy
talking about?
place.
What-
Find
You
a
know when
happy
you
place.
see dogs that are
Find a
going
happy place.
to gag and they're just
Okay,
about to throw up.
Dad, hawk tuing she was implying hawking a loogie and spitting it on someone's dick.
Okay, okay, let me just rewind a little bit. So
I hate this.
Okay, so
That's
on
okay.
the video, a gentleman asks these two ladies. Two ladies, what's one thing you can do in the bedroom that will make a man go crazy? Every time. And this lady, Haley,
Miss Welch.
says you just grab that thing and you just give it a...
I said that would be a nice thing to do.
Oh, Dad's a man of
Fancy a Hawk Tuah tonight, sir?
Oh my God. I hate this so much. I'm going to go sit in traffic. By my sit in traffic, I'm just going to get out of my car on the freeway and just sit there.
Ozzy, do you remember the dog you took on a train?
Oh,
and it was, could you do the impersonation?
I had him sitting here on the train. When I went to the station, the guy, I thought, a guy said, if you're taking a dog on the train, I said, yeah. He says, you got to buy a child ticket.
What?
For a fucking dog. I'll get on this train, and it's fucking red hot. It's in the winter, the heating. So I put the dog near the window, and I'm sitting opposite a woman, who she's like facing the dog, and she's got a sandwich which she just bought off the guy that comes round with a coffee. And the train sets off, and the motion of the train. And look at this woman. She's going. No, she's going off. She just stopped. What the fuck's the matter with her? I looked to my side, and the dog's going. And he unloads his fucker. I fed him before. My ex-wife had fed him like 4 cans of food. And he just goes. And he goes up this fucking woman's face. And she's holding his sandwich, it's dripping up her sandwich.
Oh, no.
I am fucking dying.
Wait, can you imagine if...
You know, the sandwich goes...
If this woman has just been silent her whole life because Ozzy Osbourne's dog vomited all over her on this...
And her sandwich.
Yeah.
He unleashed like 5 cans of fucking meat and all that biscuits.
Pedigree chum.
Oh, God.
It was fucking shit. I know what, you know what I did? I was in shock. I went to a woman. I said, I'm so sorry. She just fucking... and then I spent the rest of the journey in the fucking wagon up the back because I couldn't leave the dog on his own. I didn't have a muzzle for him.
Well, anyway, I don't know if the...
Now that I'm scarred for life, and I'm probably going to need a lot more therapy, why do we think the Hawk Tuah girls become so famous?
I think because it's...
It's original. Nobody ever complained about it.
Not according to Mum.
I think it's because it's like salacious. You hear this girl talk, you're like, it feels, she looks relatively innocent. She looks kind of like
normal.
Yeah, normal, squeaky clean Southern girl. And she's saying something kind of gnarly.
Yeah.
And like,
if my daughter said that, I'd go.
I would be mortified.
But can you imagine? It's like hocking a... Flugy.
Oh
like, what are those? A clam on somebody and like, it's really...
Get me revved up.
No, it's...
Stop it.
Hocking a clam on somebody, Mum.
We're gonna lose money on this episode.
Okay.
We're still gonna get ratioed.
Hocking an old clam on your meat bed.
There's
But according to Mum, it's old news.
It is old news. Do you remember they
it's
did
old
it
news,
in the
of course it is.
Titanic, on the Titanic movie? They were
Mum,
all hocking loogies.
that was like a scene where he was like teaching her how to spit.
to be like rough and ready. And
Yeah.
you know.
To be like
But
a man.
on your
and-
fucking
I don't
well.
think she did it when they went down to the car.
I don't either.
Maybe she did. I don't
On
know.
your fucking well.
Maybe the rated R version is a Jack and Rose
What's
doing a
wrong
Hawk
with
Tuah.
Oh my God, I just remembered something. Can we please, you guys, apologize to Britney Spears?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Brittany, I really owe you an apology. I'm so sorry for making that comment. However, it would be better if you didn't do the same fucking dance every day. Change a few movements.
All I was going to say, Britney,
Oh my
never
God.
stop dancing. I love your dancing. It makes you happy. And I'm so sorry if any of us offended you. It's totally not what we talked about.
Listen, I like Britney
I love
a
Britney.
I
lot.
love Britney Spears, but
She
it's the same dance every day.
No, sometimes she has knives.
I'm sorry for saying.
Sometimes she has knives. I
don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't
want to go out the
I
way to
didn't mean
hurt
that
anyone.
to be offensive. And I really do apologise. I love your work. I think you're beautiful.
but mix it up.
Okay. Next topic.
Go on.
Wait,
Right.
hang on a second.
What?
Why is Britney not doing Dancing with the Stars?
Because
That's
she would
such a
win.
good
She's a great
question.
dancer. She would win.
But I know, but
But it would be an
I went against
absolute
fucking
given.
Corbin Bleu, who was a trained jazz dancer.
She doesn't need to do it. But mind you,
She
she
ain't
loves
that
to
level
dance.
yet.
Yeah, she loves to dance.
She loves to
They
dance.
say that, she ain't that level yet.
She's past that level. She's a great dancer.
Okay.
All right, do you guys know who Bobbi Althoff?
Althoff.
Althoff, is that it?
Yes,
Althoff? She's a podcaster.
she's got one of the biggest podcasts in the world. And her shtick is that she's very dry and
She
kind
tries
of-
to shock.
Yes.
It's the old time shtick. You try and shock. You try and be like sarcastic,
No,
but
but yes.
do it in a nice
But
way.
she's very
Yes.
dry. She
I've
kinda-
seen her,
but
I
she
know.
I
Came
think
out
she's
of nowhere.
smart, and it's funny because she's a girl who is like a really pretty normal girl, and she sits there, and sometimes the stuff that comes out of her mouth to these people is just like,
Yeah, she's ballsy.
yeah, and I like that.
Yeah.
I have to say, I love.
What's this about?
There's a girl that does a podcast, a young girl, and she's quite cutting. She does it in a nice way. But the thing is, listen, if you go on her podcast, you know what you're going to get.
Yes.
So it's like,
Exactly.
okay.
So there is rumors circulating because she's going through a divorce that the reason why she's getting divorced is that she was having relationships with the men she was having on her podcast.
Because she gets really, really famous people on her podcast.
Yes, and
Good for her.
it all kicked off because Drake unfollowed her on social media, and so everyone was like, "Oh, she must have been having an affair with Drake," and so she gets online and tells everyone to she said, "You're fucking ignorant for saying that, and you don't know."
Can I say one thing that is really fucked up about this whole situation is that why can't she just be a girl that's cool that got people to be on a podcast? Why do people automatically be like, "Oh, she must be sucking dick"?
Hawk Tuah. It's funny.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
It's not fair. That's the part about it that I don't like.
That's the thing with it. If a man does it, it's different.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if a woman goes, why does everybody? Oh, she must be sucking dick.
I look
Why
at it
do
like,
they always go there?
who gives a fuck?
Fuck.
Everyone
but
does.
it's a bit wrong.
Sure, it's wrong for people to make comments, but I'm saying who gives a fuck? Even if she isn't, who cares? Like fucking, she's a consenting adult. The people were consenting adults.
Next.
If she does go outside of her relationship, that's her fucking business. If she didn't, also her fucking business for why they're getting divorced.
Why do people always have to think that? Oh.
Because people love salacious stories. Because everyone lives relatively boring lives.
I bet
yeah.
you that the reason they're getting divorced is that he can't handle her success.
That to me feels more likely.
That feels
They're
way more
fantasizing on it
likely.
themselves.
But she does here. But here's the thing, though. She's got 2 very young kids. It's very sad. I believe she's got 2 kids, right? Something like that. But I know she is a mother, and it's like, okay, well, listen.
I just think it's really messed up that people say stuff like that when she's just being herself.
Yeah, I think she's very funny.
I think she's very funny.
Yeah, I think she's great at what she does, and I think it's what I find impressive by her is that she was a relatively unknown podcaster, and somehow has blown the fuck up out of nowhere. I think she's got a better.
Who
What
is
is that
making
noise?
this?
I think that's a dog trying to get in here.
I think it's Bugs. It's Bugs. Who's at the door?
Bugsy.
Who's at the door?
Bugsy just came back from handing out.
Leaflet.
Oh, Wesley!
Oh, you
Wesley.
little bastard.
My Wes, come and see me, Wes. Come on, Wes.
Wesley's come here to just kill us with his breath.
What are you doing?
Fucking bounced.
He weighs so much
You
now.
can't
It's
go-
ridiculous.
You can't give him treats anymore.
I know,
No.
I've been banned.
That dog's gonna have a fucking heart attack.
I'm not allowed to give any of the dogs
compared
treats
to when
anymore.
he's not grown.
He looks like a thumb.
Can you believe he's knocking
doesn't.
at the
Can't
door?
do- he's that-
Say that about it.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
get back to, Bobbi. But as I was saying, I think it's great that she has managed to become so successful.
She's somebody that, like, I look at her and I get excited for her success.
Yeah.
Like, you're happy for them that it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's working out.
Oh. Hi, Wesley.
What is the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Can't see me.
I don't know.
Where did that come
Well,
from?
there's
Oh,
there's
okay.
rumors going around about her.
Oh, okay.
What's the craziest rumor that you've heard about yourself?
Wasn't there a weird me and Axl Rose rumor and he had to apologize to you or something?
Was there?
Yeah, years ago. And this is like early 2000s with me.
Did he go,
God.
Sharon?
Is it when I went?
No, Mum.
Oh, then I don't know.
When I went,
No,
Well,
Axel was great. I don't know. That was never true. If there was
No,
something,
exactly. So,
what was the question again?
What's the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Oh, fuck.
Well, I know
Where do you
you've
wanna
heard
start?
everyone under the sun.
That I wouldn't go on stage before I killed 14 puppies. And,
I mean, the truth is it was 15 puppies, but
but that was a story. When this cop walks into my dressing room one night, and he comes in, he's got visors, fucking mace, guns, bullets, and fucking. He's like Robocop. He comes, you can hear him coming before he comes in the room, and he goes, "Is Ozzy born in here?"
Ozzy
I go,
Born.
well, that's probably me. He says, "I just want to let you know, sir, do you realise the effect you're having on kids?" I go, "No." He shows me a fucking Polaroid photo of this kid in line outside with a fucking cow's head on his shoulder, a cow's head. He slaughtered a cow, killed a
that's
cow,
not nice.
cut it up in the field. I'm like, fuck,
you should be like, hey, it's not my fault you're having a cow.
Dad joke.
They weigh a lot.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm trying to think what's the craziest rumor I've heard. I don't know.
I mean, there's like the Satanist rumors and the.
there was an award show in England. It was the TV Awards, and a show I was on won something, and I got up and I was really, really happy for the show, and I was, yay. And then the next day in the press, it was saying that I was staggering and drunk, and, and I'm like, excuse me, I was just excited for the show. So
They
You,
would know
Jack?
if Mum was drunk because
think that-
Mum gets very emotional when she drinks.
no, I flash.
I've
And
always,
you cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there was ever any crazy rumors.
Take one of mine, 5 million.
Yeah, I'll just borrow one of yours. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kittens instead of puppies. What do you want to go to next?
Next
We can
question.
talk about
Okay.
Madonna. We can
No,
talk about.
I wanted to talk. Okay, did you guys see the performance of the national anthem that
Yes,
That
I
wasn't
did.
that bad. That wasn't that bad. Roseanne Barrs was Roseanne Barrs was 10
but she was
times-
doing it on purpose to be bad. Whereas this poor girl, Ingrid, she's a country singer. She was drunk, and it breaks my heart when I see things like this.
Yeah, but it was bad, but it wasn't that bad.
it could have been worse.
I think that the team were brilliant for
Not giggling.
not absolutely like slapping their legs and holding their stomachs
Was it that
laughing.
bad? I
Oh, Jack,
haven't
it was really
actually
bad.
watched
Hold
the
on, let me
clip
show
yet.
it for you.
When Roseanne Barrs did that thing, even though she probably did it on purpose, it was fucking.
Oh, she hocked at the end.
Oh my
She was
God, she
painful.
didn't.
She did.
You're obsessed with Hawk Tuah, girl.
Yeah, because you know Mum secretly does that.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Mum secretly
Shut
does
the
that.
fuck up.
That's why
Shut
she
up.
feels so at
I
peace
do
with
not
talking
have
about it.
oysters at anybody's dick.
Well,
Oh
you
my
can
God.
tonight.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Oh, and
Okay.
a good
Worst
fucking
topic.
at
Whoever
9
picked these
o'clock.
topics, fuck you.
At 9:30, we do.
Okay, do you want to hear it?
Go
me
on.
and Sharon are too fucking tired to be after.
Hawk an
All right.
oyster at anyone.
Wow.
It's not that bad. I've heard worse.
Oh, no.
The Fergie rendition may have been worse.
No,
and
but at least Fergie was in tune.
Ish.
You should play it again. I
I
mean,
love Fergie.
I love Fergie. Fergie is a queen.
but Fergie wasn't drunk.
No,
I don't know what's worse.
The Roseanne Barr was like a.
But the whole thing, like, and apparently Ingrid has checked into rehab now. And
Good for her.
I think good for her.
Yep.
Sometimes
Good
it
girl.
takes a
I
moment.
hope she gets a program.
Yeah.
Because, like, come on, could you imagine how embarrassed she is? I feel for her.
But we've all been there.
I've been there.
We've all gone. What the fuck? I mean, your mum filmed me. I know you're chasing the kids around the fucking house.
You were chasing the kittens?
No, us.
You guys. And I filmed him.
Birthday party for kids.
Uh-huh.
And I can remember, I was periodically blacking out so I could remember things. Mum said to me the next day, you should have seen yours. You're fucking embarrassing. What the fuck's wrong
Still
with
got that tape.
She says, you want to see yourself? And it's me, all the kids are in the fucking shed in the garden.
That's the real basement tape.
Hiding in the shed in the garden, and with the window in the shed,
I'm going, yeah.
and these little kids.
I want to go home. You had to call everybody to go home.
Wow.
I was talking about gobsmacked. I thought, what?
We've all done.
rough scene.
I've done terrible things drunk. Like,
We all
Me
have
too.
really.
and that's why, like, my heart goes out to her, and I just
Yeah.
think it's very brave that she came out and owned it and is doing something about it.
See, I only know about this. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the news coverage. Do you think it is fair when the news does that and like pounces on you people for like fucking up when they're drunk?
What fair?
But don't be in the public eye. If
When you do something
you do
in the
something
public.
wrong.
Yeah.
You sing like an asshole, and someone's going to film it these days, and it's going to be online the next day. If you do a public
Same
thing,
day.
Yeah,
the
I
next
think
minute.
I think the media jumps on the national anthem screw ups as hard as they do because I think it's
It's a really hard song to sing.
well, it's a very hard
Last
song.
note, high note, is fucking way up there.
Yeah, but I
The
think
best one I ever seen was
Whitney Houston.
She sang it fucking unbelievable.
And she came out there in like her sweats and a headband, and it was like the
She
most
fucking
powerful
nailed it,
version
she
of
did.
it
Yeah.
ever.
She fucking nailed it.
someone else did one relatively recently, and I was like, oh, that's a really good one.
See, but all the clever singers, when it comes to the last note, they take it down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but good for her for going into treatment.
yeah. We're sending you so much love, Ingrid.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, this one is mind blowing, and I just don't understand NASA's approach on it. But NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams are currently stuck aboard the International Space Station. But NASA keeps saying, and they keep saying it, making it very clear, the astronauts are not stuck, rather comfortably housed and on an extended stay.
You know what? It's built like by Boeing, and they don't want to fucking sort themselves out. It's a Boeing capsule. The fucking aeroplanes and fucking doors are flying up in flight.
Well, to me, it just goes to show about like, oh, Boeing obviously has huge government contracts. These big giant companies are just
everything they
draining
built-
money from the government on these projects because once they start going, they know it would cost the government more to cancel it and restart than it is to finish, and so they just keep dragging it out.
So what are they going to do about these two guys who are up there?
Don't
you think Boeing needs to get
Isn't
their
it a
shit
woman
together?
and a guy?
Yes.
Everything they're building these days is fucking falling out of the sky.
They'll send up a SpaceX to go get him. That's what I think.
You think?
Or they'll put him in a Soyuz, which is one of the Russian.
But isn't there something wrong with the spacecraft's actual docking system?
It's docked on.
It's not very good at space docking.
It's releasing some.
You do this, Jack. You're guilty too.
It's doing some gas or something.
Oh, is it? Well, I don't think it can. The airlocks can't.
No,
lock.
it's in properly, but it's some hydrogen or some fucking leaking.
Would you go to space?
No.
Fuck
No
that.
fucking way, Ray.
Really?
I don't even want to go into the fucking ocean. Why do I want to go into space?
It didn't go wrong very often, but when it fucking does, you come out back to Earth in fucking bits that you can't find.
Come back as dust.
Get it. To me, it's like going down in that bloody thing that took people to see the Titanic. You must be joking.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. That would fuck me up.
He's having a wank.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's itching.
Oh.
That dog is
doing?
insane. That dog is absolutely insane.
What's he doing,
Wesley,
Wes?
don't listen. Cover your ears, Wes.
Come on, Wesley.
Watch him bounce off the couch. He's
Come
too
on,
fucking fat.
Wesley.
Elvis, give him a break. Come on, Wes.
You're always king. This is the
Come
prince.
Come on,
Come on.
Wes. Come on, Wes.
I would say Wesley's
Wes.
more like a
Oh, you did it.
A baron.
baron or like a lord.
He's like Winston
He's a good
Churchill.
boy sometimes.
He's a
Lovely.
traitor, though.
Anyway, yeah, but it is a really good point though, Kelly. Like, how are they going to get them down? The only thing I
They're
can
going to have
think
to send either SpaceX or one that
that works.
That work. I mean, but as I said before, Boeing needs to get their fucking act together.
But I go where my mind goes is, well, Boeing should be fined. They should have to cover the cost to send another rocket up
100%.
to rescue them. That should come out of their pocket because it's millions.
You're absolutely one on the money.
Yeah.
Because they put the thing up there. It's a mistake. It's wrong. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's fucking Boeing. I need to get it together.
So they're saying that there's 4 additional helium leaks in different parts of the spacecraft, bringing it to a total of 5.
Yeah, you know, being on an aircraft that's any kind of spaceship, fucking boat, whatever. You're on some kind of craft, and there's got leaks.
It's not very
Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
But it's also, if you're on a
Submarine,
Boeing airplane and the fucking door flies off at 30,000 feet.
I wonder if they know about.
What? The astronauts?
Yeah.
How else are they keeping themselves occupied?
Do you know?
I
do you
mean,
remember recently?
Coming back to Earth and then the fucking door flies off, that you fuck.
There was a plane that dropped altitude so quickly that one guy died, but so many people were injured, and one guy ended
up in the luggage compartment.
in the luggage
I saw
bin.
it.
Yeah, he's stuck in the ceiling.
I know, and he's like
dropped.
looking down at
He
everybody.
fucking dropped like a stone.
But that's been happening a lot lately.
Well, the weather.
These crazy turbulence kind of phenomenons.
Do you know what I watched this thing on my thing on my iPad about this 747 that was flying and the fucking door ripped up because there was a thing with the luggage bay, the lock, and it came off in full flight. There were about 6 rows of seats went out the fucking window, and they said that one of the passengers went through the fucking engine. Because there were bits of him in there when they landed. And this guy did an independent thing. This guy lost his son on the flight. And he did an independent
Investigation.
It was found that the airline knew about this dodgy lock on this fucking for months, but they wouldn't ground the plane because of the fucking money it would cost. And he sued them and won.
What? How long ago was this?
What?
Was this a long time ago?
A while ago now.
Did you see the research on the most dangerous or the worst airlines in America? I think Spirit came in at number 2.
Well, that checks
That
out.
checks
Yeah,
out.
because we were talking about that
Yeah.
airline.
Remember the
Every
plane that
time
went
anyone I know that
went
flies-
down over the
JetBlue came in at 1.
Everglades. That value jet or whatever it's called.
Oh, the one that went down in the Everglades.
It's like $5 to go fly from Florida to Atlanta. Mm-hmm. I mean, if a flight was really cheap, I'd go, you must be fucking joking.
I saw a really interesting interview with the owner of, I think it was Ryanair or EasyJet, and they were trying to give him shit about like, well, you charge, you know, you were trying to charge people to use the toilet.
Yeah.
You wanted to put
Yeah.
coins in,
Fucking,
and then he was trying to sell seats where he found like a way to
You stand,
standing.
yeah.
And he made a really good point. He's like, I'm not forcing anyone I wouldn't be forcing anyone into those seats. He's like, I was going to charge €1 for that seat. All you had to pay was the taxes, whatever. And he's like, why not? You can fit X amount of
standing
people.
on the phone, you gotta be fucking
unsafe.
insane.
Well, he said he found a way to make it safe.
Oh, it put you
Bullshit.
on the toilet to land.
I think I saw something that suggested like you had your feet in these like straps, so you couldn't.
But what if he loses and lands on some poor fucking sitting down?
Yeah.
But, I don't like that. And another thing that I don't like, what airlines are doing now, another way to make money, if you book, say, your family on a flight, you have to pay extra so you're all sat together.
Yes.
And I think that is absolutely wrong when it comes to children.
Did you see that footage of the guy on the plane where there was a kid that was crying and he screamed in the kid's face? And
No.
like there was a kid that was just crying
I
on the
told
whole
that someone I
flight.
was on a flight years ago on a 747 and the guy next to me died.
Yes.
And I thought, oh, fuck, we're going to
Trust you to sit next to a guy that croaks on a plane.
And it was a full flight. And all I did was put a fucking thing over it.
I thought they're supposed to like put him in the toilet and lock the door.
Who's going to lift him?
Oh, that's a good point. But anyway, this guy yells at this kid in the face, just goes rah in the kid's face, and everyone on the plane started laughing. If I was a parent and someone
I'd
did
punch
that,
him out.
that
I
guy
would've
would
gone
be
insane.
picking up his teeth by the time we landed.
I'd have gone
And that
insane.
time when I was coming up from Japan and that fucking woman was drunker than a pack of monkeys. And I said to Tony, he was trying to be polite. And I said to the woman, look, fuck off. And she went to complain. And she literally bouncing around the fucking front. And he said, you've got to curb your fucking balance. I said, she's fucking out of her mind. She's drunk. She says, why don't you have a drink? I said, if I have a
that
drink,
was Singapore
this
Airlines.
fucking plane won't get to his destination. The fucking captain only come down and said, any more of that and you will land, you'll get arrested for trying to hijack the plane. I was like, this is fucking incredible.
You're on the no-fly list. It's like members of Al Qaeda and Dad.
Yeah, really.
This woman was out of control.
No, it's a common thing on planes. I think going back to the anxiety question from earlier, I think people get so anxious on planes.
You're
that-
not yourself when you fly.
Yeah, that they try and medicate with alcohol or taking some shit, and they
But not anymore. You can't get that much booze anymore.
yeah,
Yeah, you can.
Okay, you can't on the plane, but people
Before you
get
get
on
on
the
it.
plane
Well, they bring their
fucking
own.
shit-housed.
Or bring their own.
I don't think they should sell alcohol in airports. I really don't.
8 o'clock in the
When I
morning,
used
the
to drink, I
bar's
used to
always
get to
full.
Yeah, what is it
airport
about
and
that? It
sit
doesn't
in the
matter
fucking
what
bar
time
and
it
get
is.
Yeah.
fucking tanked up. I used to get on a plane, fucking 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah, planes are huge triggers for me.
Cigarette, drink, those days. Remember?
I was telling someone the other day about the time when you lit up a cigarette in the movie theater when we were watching Independence Day. And I'm like, Dad, the fuck are you doing? It was 1997. In New York City, I'm with Dad, and he lights up a cigarette in the theater. I'm like, what the? And he's just like, whatever. gonna do what I want.
Do you remember when Dad was eating popcorn once and the woman in front
Oh, I
told him
remember
to be
this.
quiet and I attacked her?
Yeah. That was when we went to see Groundhog Day. For sure.
Don't you talk to my
Who
husband
the
like
fuck
that.
do you think you are?
You fuck up.
And then
Good.
Mum grabbed my popcorn and then went up to her and shook the bag of popcorn
No,
right
she
by her head.
shook a whole bag of candy over her head.
Well,
Yeah. Anyhow, speaking of movies, Madonna is jumping back into her movie. I guess she's...
I wonder who's going to play her.
Apparently, it's Julia Garner
Yes.
from...
she's fabulous.
she was the one that...
I know, the blonde with curly hair.
the
Yes.
Ozarks.
Yes,
Ozarks,
Ozarks,
yeah.
yeah.
She's fantastic
I think
actress.
she's a great actress.
It just goes to show, like I was saying to you, when you see people that win Oscars, sometimes they say, I was working on this movie for 14 years, 20 years, and you go, oh, yeah. But when you actually do get into that world and see how hard it is to get a movie made and how long it takes,
Is it a
it's
documentary or a
unbelievable.
Movie.
Movie.
Acting
Yes.
with other actors.
Yes.
Yeah. She's got a great
about,
actress.
about what?
About Madonna's life.
Oh, oh yeah, okay.
So, I mean, just for us, it's been over 6 years.
Yeah.
Longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be fucking dead by the time I finish mine.
Shut up.
No, he won't.
Yeah, but it's like, because of Queen, everybody's starting...
Fingers crossed, we'll be in production by the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah, but they said that last year and the year before.
There was a few hiccups.
A lot of hiccups, and it takes a long time before you're happy with the script.
Yeah.
It takes forever. And to find a company that
I know
sticks
I'm going
with
to
you.
say something now, which everybody's going to go fucking nuts, but I thought the Motley Crue thing was quite good.
I didn't mind the Motley Crue movie.
I thought it was quite good.
I thought it was a good representation
Of them.
of the band. I was like, okay, this is what a Motley Crue movie would look like.
They left out all the parts about them like beating their wives and killing people in car accidents.
No, they left the car accident in. They did.
I mean, it was...
Both of them?
Motley Crue's movie
Was there two?
was okay, and the guy that
No.
got to act me was quite accurate.
You thought he was good.
The way the guy looked.
I thought his body language was good.
I thought his body
that's what I
language
mean.
was
Yeah,
good.
his body language was good. His voice,
No.
it wasn't great, but his body language was great.
Yeah.
That's
Like even how you have your hands, like he had your hands down. I was like, oh, all right. What do you think makes? I know everyone's like, oh, Julia Garner, like she's gonna be great. What do you think makes? Why do you think, aside from looking like Madonna, do you think that she can pull it off?
Yeah, because she is really a great actress. You see her in different
Madonna's not
projects.
in the movie.
She's
No,
brilliant.
Madonna's not in the movie.
Oh, now I'm...
Yeah.
I thought Madonna herself
No,
was in the movie.
no.
No, it's her life story.
And she's
She's an
writing
actress
it,
as well.
and Madonna's writing it. So
That's really cool.
I think so. But no, she's a really, really talented actress. It's going to be great.
Cool.
That's very cool.
Well, yeah, I got nothing else for you folks. That's it.
We do.
I'm all done.
What? Say hi to Auntie Jean?
Yes, and also certain people who have passed.
Who's passed?
That was meant to be on the last. Oh, seriously, Dad. That was meant to be on the last episode.
Who died?
Shannon.
Shannon Doherty,
Yeah.
Richard Simmons, Bob Newhart, Shelley Duvall. And it
All
was
over one weekend.
All over one weekend. And that is like, it's so sad.
What's that, mate?
That some great people in the industry died, and all of them died over one weekend from the Friday to the Sunday, and it was just
Simmons.
heartbreaking.
Simmons, you know what this record? He banged his head the night before.
The night before, and it was his birthday, and
And
he
I
didn't
was
want to go to the
thinking to
hospital.
myself, I wonder if he was on blood thinners, because I'm on blood thinners, and if I fall over and bang my head, I've got to go straight to the hospital.
There was a very famous actor, William. Well, let me think.
Tap.
Stop it! And he died of knocking his head at night. He stuffed the whole box of tissues inside his
Oh,
head,
yeah,
and he died.
But
what about Bob
that-
Saget?
That
Same thing
Chin
happened to
does
Bob
this guy
Saget.
whose wife fell off a horse and banged her
This
head.
is a horrible way to end an episode. Just talk about how.
That's why Mom, I was like, Mom,
and
do you really want to bring this
also,
up?
Perez Hilton is losing
Mom,
his
can
dog.
you stop it?
Okay, all right.
This is not a platform for you to come on here and express your woes about all of the people who have died and Perez Hilton's dog.
Well, I just feel bad for him.
Well,
'cause
my
I know
dog's
what it
fucking
feels
dying.
like.
You wanna talk
I feel
about that?
bad for you and the girls.
Well,
Go on.
let's end on such a high note. Sorry for people who've
Wait,
died.
can I tell you one thing that I did this week? If we want to end on like a really high note that
Yes.
has like changed my life and my son's life. I took him to Monster Jam, and I'm telling you, I'm not joking, Mom. I watched a part of his personality get unlocked and wake up.
Who was that?
He just loves trucks now.
Oh my God, Sydney is obsessed with monster trucks. His favorite is Megalodon, and
He's really coming on his own now. He was eating here last night, and his dad was feeding him, and he was going. And then I looked at him, and he turned around to me, and he had this fucking cheeky grin. It was so cool, man. Like he knew he was wrong,
Yeah.
but he didn't give a fuck.
And it's the loudest thing you've ever been to. He refused to wear the headphones. The more noise, the better. And when the cars did the flips and they did the jumps, he was screaming and clapping.
Was it?
And then, and then we get home and we bought him 2 monster trucks to play with.
Oh.
And we had to sleep with them last night. and he just grabs them and he just goes around the house going, rah, with them. And it's like it changed something in him. It was so much fun.
It's
very
amazing, isn't it? But how are the girls doing, Jack?
They're good. Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, they're having a good summer.
And you're taking Minnie?
Taking Minnie. I got to
Andy's
hurry up.
my pen pal now.
Oh, yeah?
We text each other all the time.
That's so
Same.
funny.
I love it.
I gotta hurry because I gotta take Minnie to jujitsu. So I gotta,
Oh, no way.
Yeah, she's like obsessed
She's
with it.
this big.
I want Sydney to do that when he's old enough.
Yeah, they're like 5, I think, is like the youngest at the place I go to. Alrighty, well, we gotta wrap this up.
It was
Adios.
good fun today.
Yeah, today was great.
Yeah. Adios, folks. Head over to osbornemediahouse.com.
We learned some really awesome things about Mum.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't say that was awesome. I'm gonna go and
Throw up.
throw up, sit in traffic, just do something to
Get over it.
Cry.
Mommy, tonight,
go. I'm just gonna go rob a bank just to go to prison, just so I can be taken away from all this chaos. Alrighty, have a good one.
God bless you all.
We love
Right.
you.
Stay safe.
Vote Trump 2024.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up, Jack.
What?
We don't use this as a political platform. No.
Alrighty.
God bless you all. Stay safe.
Discover exclusive content, merchandise, and more at osbornemediahouse.com.